but it was enough to hold it together. My printer was malfunctioning for a little bit and made a line through it, but I used it anyway. That picture is normally much clearer, and that was my printer's fault. This is just a picture off of Pinterest. This is another envelope. I don't know if you can see it. And it has the little tags, her little tags in there. I've got that one upside down, that one too, oh well. But most of these came from Tsunami Rose. Some of the sentiments, I printed off of Pinterest or somewhere. So, paper clips I got from Tuesday morning. I love printing on the back because that will give me lines to write if I use it myself or give it away. And oh, I forgot to show, some of the pictures have tabs behind them, and I used rub-ons on some of them. So the big pictures, like this one, is sewn on the page, and it has a tab behind the picture. Some of them have area to stick things like that. This is a glassine bag, and I just have some printables from her Ephemera collection in there. Just Tsunami Rose. Again, my printer kind of made some lines through some of them, but I thought it looked kind of antique that way, so I went ahead and used them. And I fixed my printer and it stopped doing that. But I've got the little note cards they pull out. This is one of my favorite images, so cute. And then the tabs that have lines on the back. This is the flap of one of the envelopes I sewed in. And I believe I got this off of Pinterest. So this is an envelope. And the pages are coffee dyed. I coffee dyed them, and then I put them through my printer. And I did not iron them, but I had them under my mattress for a while, so I kind of straightened them out some. But I like the wrinkled look, so I did not iron them. But I was worried that my printer would go crazy, but it did okay. This was off of Pinterest. This is a little Christmas tree poem from Tsunami Rose Printables, and this is more the wrapping paper pieces. And you can get a lot of pieces from just leftovers wrapping paper. That's what these are. The glitter. All the glitter is from the wrapping paper. All of the glitter. And like that's glitter at the top. I tried to put some kind of glitter on every page. And those are printables from Tsunami Rose in the other side of the glassine bag. More ephemera. And I left the strings on my sewing because I like the look of that. So, more the note card, which comes out, and printables. This is from Pinterest. Trying to get this where you can see better. This is a glitter. Oops. This is a glitter background. I don't know if you can see the glitter. Trying to make it sparkle. And then this is glitter. And then it's just got a cute little printable from Tsunami Rose. All the printables, most of them, or almost all of them, are from Tsunami Rose. Except for the sentiments. I love the little kitties. And this, you could actually put something in this as well. It's a pocket. A tea-dyed pocket. You could tuck things under these. This is another pocket. Gotta stay in the frame here. This is another piece of the parchment, or I think it's parchment paper. And then Silent Night, No Little Town of Bethlehem. It's printed on the back. Joy to the World. I believe I got this off of Pinterest. This is from Tsunami Rose. And this is from Pinterest. That's Tsunami Rose. I believe it has a pocket at the top. Another glassine bag with a printable. That one's not printed on the back. Most of them are. This one has a pocket. You can put stuff in there. This is a card. Journaling card. Another Pinterest image. And then this is a pocket. You probably can't see it. This is also a pocket with a tag. And this is a die cut tag. That's the wrapping paper. It's very pretty thick, but not super thick. It's heavyweight's what it says. But it die cuts very nicely. That's also Tsunami Rose printable. I will link to her shop in the description. There's a cute little girl back there, and then I tucked this in here for a journaling spot. This is another journaling spot, and this is it looks like notepaper bag that it looks like notepaper, but it's a little bag, and I got it from Target, and then I coffee dyed it. This is another printable, and it has another one of the note cards that you can pull out. It's in the little envelope. I had to put twinkle all the way on that one for the light. And then these paper clips, I believe I got these from Target. And the elephant I had earlier, the elephant paper clip came from Target. This is a Tsunami Rose printable. And I printed these. The prints on the back are also like a ledger kit or something she has as a printable. Everything in her shop was $2.50, so I liked that. This is another side of the glassine bag, and it has some more of her printables. Nothing on the back of these. Like I said, I like the lines because if I don't have lines, I write messy. This one also has lines on the back, but it's another one of her printables. I just have it paper clipped at the top. And this is an envelope that's sewn. I sewed them on so they can be flipped open. Put that in the frame. They can be flipped open, and you could see it. You could glue this edge down, but I didn't because I don't mind the card peeking out. But there's like one of her little printable cards, and I have the Fun Fur in seam binding, so it'll bend and go in the middle of that page. So there's that. And I left a spot to put a picture of my tree because it says Our Christmas Tree at the bottom. This is another printable from Tsunami Rose. This is from Pinterest. This is some paper that I already had printed, and I just bound them together into this book. So that's why I have some from Pinterest in there. This is another card that comes out of the envelope. This is Tsunami Rose printables. Another Tsunami Rose. Again, this is paper I already had. It's just free printables off of Pinterest or somewhere off the internet, and I already had them, so I just bound them together to make a little book. This is just a tuck spot. So it's more of that parchment paper. I sewed these things on because I don't know how well the glue would stick. This is a little thing from Longfellow, a little poem. I heard the bells on Christmas Day, their old familiar carols play, and wild and sweet the words repeat of peace and on earth, goodwill to men. Longfellow. So I thought that was neat. And these are die cuts. Another, oops, I skipped a page. This is just a piece of scrapbook paper that I had left over and my coffee dyed. And I just folded it up and sewed it so I had a little pocket. And this is another note card inside an envelope, which it does come out and it's lined on both, it's printed on both sides. And it's sewn on. I'm trying to get that in the frame. I sewed that with my sewing machine. I had fun with my sewing machine. So that's the other flap of these are the flaps of the envelopes that are on the other side. More parchment paper. I love the way it sounds. This is the envelope and it has the note card inside, which comes out. You could put other things in there. This is just a tuck spot made out of the first Noel sheet music and another printable. This is the other side of a tuck spot. I have a card in there. And this is just another page. Another tuck spot. That one I didn't have anything on the back. Need to use some of my shoe polish on the back of that one. I like the shoe polish. I couldn't find all, I have a lot of distress ink, but I couldn't find it in all my boxes, so I just bought some shoe polish. So it was more available. I sewed around this and it's got newspaper behind it. This is the back side of the envelope. It has some large printables from Tsunami's Rose shop. And like I said, this was originally supposed to be part of the closure, but it's too fat. So this is my leather look made out of the shoe polish. I also used Collage Podge, and it's just a manila envelope, and I sewed around it. Blue thread was what I already had in my machine, so that's what I used. Again, this little girl is a Tsunami Rose printable, and I just layered her with newsprint. All of these are Tsunami Rose printables. The snowflake, tree, and reindeer, I believe, came from Michael's, if I remember right. And